we've taken over at Aston Villa. And after a tough start to the season, which saw us get knocked out of the Europa Conference League at the group stage, it's time now to put all of our focus in the Premier League and trying to finish top 4. Yes, lads, what's going on? Yorkie here. And welcome back to another episode, boys, where honestly, the focus, you heard it at the start, the sole focus is the Champions League this year. I want to push for it. I want to see if we can get the Champions League. We kick off the episode by taking on Manchester United, who are 9 points above us and in a Champions League spot. So this is pretty important that we get a victory at the start. Form turned around in the last episode. Emi Martinez, lads. Emi Martinez is the clean sheet leader in the league. Also, I couldn't leave without showing you this unbelievable piece of artwork that FC24 just keeps throwing up. It's a bug-free game. We're past Christmas. It's a bug-free game. Everything's fixed. This is just a lizard man. He has scaly skin, but he's happy in his life. He's not happy that we beat Sheffield United, but he's happy in his life. Right, let's get into the episode. Let's take on Manchester United. First of all, though, we did make some signings in the last episode, in case you missed it. And the biggest signing, of course, in that window was Bao. He joined the club. Emi Martinez, you better watch out. You better be worried because Bao is coming for you. No, we had to fulfill the objective. Kai Enrique, though, looks great. We've just flipped our fullbacks, basically. Kai Enrique comes in. We got rid of Digne. That awful back pass. I just want to forget that happened. And I want to move forward so that my family can be at peace now. But Kai Enrique comes in. And we did want Rico Lewis, but Lamptey he's a very good fullback. He's very quick. He suits what we're trying to do here. And it was a bargain of a deal. 10 million. So absolute steal. Fullbacks are now secured for a little while, and I like to secure positions up for as long as possible, so that's exactly what we've done. I think that's it. Like the video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, lads. Let's fucking play Manchester United. Before we could do that, it's scout report time. We got some scout reports back. There's 2 lads right here that look like they could be good. We've got a goalkeeper, 950,000. Let's get him signed up. What else have we got? Craig Diamond. He's no diamond. He is not. Everything else here doesn't look particularly good. That's Ireland done. But when it comes to England, who knows what you're going to get? This could be a mixed bag. We've got a 93 and a 91. Luckily, the 91 actually isn't good because we don't want 2 really good goalkeepers. So, Ibrahim Wood, I'm relying on you to be very good at 207. Now, we want creme de la creme here. I'm not going to settle for anything above the best. So if you are not the best, you are not being signed. That was oh my god, why does Ronnie Hunt, who has potential of 83, have to be so damn good to start things off? I'm tempted to sign him just to sign. You know what, we're going to sign Ronnie Hunt just to see, just to get a glimpse. But that potential, you just can't. The potential's destroyed it. But now we finally can get to this Man United game. When we look at them, what have they changed? En-Nesyri's up top. And I really rate En-Nesyri, so let's keep our eyes on him today. Now, this is our starting 11. Lamptey comes in. Buendia has to play today because Minamino's a little bit tired. And again, the squad depth here is probably our biggest issue. So I'm hoping some of these youth players just come in. They have these impacts. They're really good as quickly as possible because I need more rotation than what we've got. We seem solid defensively. Diego Carlos is still a very unhappy lad. Hopefully we can improve that over time. But defensively we look sound. I'm just worried about positions going forward. I've got no backups going forward. I need them to bring in some players. Also, it says 3 minutes amateur. I need to change that. So when I go in and I take the pictures, this is for you YouTube guys who are ever trying to do this. When you go in and take the pictures, I go in and do it on amateur. So if I need to score a goal real quick, smash it on amateur, get the goal in. But I don't know why it saves it when I did it in the menu. But anyway, so I'm not actually playing on amateur. I promise you that, lads. We'd be doing a lot better if we were playing on amateur, I like to think. But for all you guys that are like, I need to get a thumbnail, you're taking the images in game, that is the best way to do it. Smash it down to amateur. If you want, the Diaby one was after a goal for episode number 1. Not all of them are after a goal, but it is a good way to do it because then you don't have the AI pissing you off. Look at Louise now. Oh my god, I've got him in such a good position. This game has started off badly, and I can already see En-Nesyri making too good of a run there. Anthony did me. Get somebody on that boy. They're going to get a chance here with Ericsson. Oh my god, what a banger of a goal that is from Ericsson. They're a good team in the game. There's a reason why they're top 4, but that was so infuriated, Diaby. Outside to Buendia. Buendia back in. Watkins back in again. Leon Bailey. We are back in this one. It's 1-1. What a counter-attack that was. For the first time, I was pretty patient on one of these counter-attacks. I'm usually just too much of wham-bam. But I played it perfectly. Leon Bailey has been fantastic this season. Keeping hold of him is going to be rough. But there we go. We're back in the game. Whoa. Rashford absolutely just hacked down Diaby. Get yours head off the pitch. Marcus Rashford. I don't know if this is a positive for us. I mean, let's be honest, lads. When this happened against Newcastle, this was not a positive sign for us. I'm nervous now that they're going to turn into prime Barcelona because they've had a man off. They already seem to be doing it. Malassi has just stolen the ball off Diaby. He's got 99 sprint speed. And Naziri. What a save, Martinez. Keep it going, Diaby. Keep it going, Diaby. All the way from Diaby. What a save from Altay. Banging save. Diaby did brilliantly there, but I mean, that's some save that. Let's whip in a good ball. Let's score just before the half. They're a man down. Pau Torres is in there. Varane is taller. Diaby's going to get it back. And I whip it in towards Watkins. Varane there again. I mean, it's a good first half. We look promising. They've got a man off. We can go on and beat Manchester United. That's huge. Eriksen tries to dink that one over to Naziri. He got his head on it. That is the first chance of the second half with Diaby. I wait. Oh my God, I waited perfectly. Douglas Luiz. Massive Marty Softy on the side of the bar. Bailey can't get to the rebound. I thought that was going to be a goal. I thought that was going to be 2-1. Oh, they made a mistake. Diaby finds Buendia this time. Go in. There we go. 2-1 Aston Villa. It should be. They're down to 10 men. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to be our day after Douglas Luiz just rattled the woodwork. But it looks like it might just be. Buendia nearly got sold in that window. Doing pretty well now. Moreno plays that one into Diaby. This is beautiful. Altay. Man, Diaby is losing the battle against Altay massively. Let's actually bring Diaby off, rest him, bring on Matoma. We could bring Duran on now. Watkins hasn't really had that big of an impact today. And let's bring on Ben Donker as well for Tielemans. Imagine we just get a goal straight away. Back off the kickoff. We do. It's the substitute. Matoma's first touch. Our number 7. Stole it from John McGinn. Sorry, John. But 3-1 Aston Villa. Matoma with a goal. We're battering Man United. Yes, Marcus Rashford was sent off, but this is an unbelievable result in terms of trying to finish top 4. There we go. Whistle goes. 3-1. Big win. Big time win against Man United. Where's that put us in the table? Puts us up to 6th place with just a point behind Arsenal and only 2 behind Newcastle in 4th. So much time left of the season. So much time left to keep mounting that attack on the top 4. We've got Fulham next. We drew against them last time. Pretty tempted to play against them. And we're going to rotate just a little bit for this one. We're going to see Duran start up top. Matoma starts as well after bagging the... I'm going to call it the winning goal in the last game. Minamino restored to CF as well. I love him in that position. He's just a creator. He just creates stuff. And Kamara's playing at centre-back again as well, actually, lads. I like it. What do we think? Make the move permanent? I really like him in that position. Diaby tried to knock it onto Baku, and he did knock it onto Baku. Baku waited to try and find Minamino. I did. I can't believe. Tosin. Ha! You suck these days, Tosin Adarabioyo. You really do. He was such a problem last time. He missed the header. That took me by complete surprise. I went into autopilot for him. I'm just going to try a header with Minamino. He's short. But Baku's ball in was really good. And is it Tosin? I don't know, but I think Tosin missed his header. I can confirm Tosin misses the header. Minamino slots at home for 1-0. I feel like now we've got the tactics sorted as well and everything going. That's great from Tielemans. I just feel a bit more comfortable now. Minamino, he's danced around everyone. Minamino, Tosin's there for the block. What the hell is it? What? No, I was drinking my drink. I was convinced that's a yellow. How on God's earth can you chuck out a red card for this? Don't get me wrong. It's not the most well-timed tackle. How is that a red? Yes, he takes his man down. It's a yellow card. It's a free kick, but it's never a red. Damn, man, at 1-0, the game's screwing me. This is going to be difficult now. And you feel like he's going to score. Oh, he's not. He's not winning the header. Oh, my God. Get the second ball. We really need to find a faster break or something. Just to get ourselves out of this mess now. This is a pretty big mess for us to be in. Never a red card, though. Never a red card. Well said, Martinez. The lads are getting pretty tired now. I'm not going to lie. we're missing a player. I haven't actually replaced Kai Enrique yet. I've tried to still play the same way, and it's finally caught up with us. Has it finally caught up with us, to be fair? I mean, the red card has finally caught up to us. I'm going to make some changes. Duran's going to come off. This isn't a situation for him. So is Minamino. I'm going to sacrifice the CF, bring Ollie Watkins on, and then Konza's going to have to play at left back because I don't really have a choice. At this point, I would take a point. Andreas. Oh, that's a massive tackle from Kamara. We are right at the end of this game, and we have felt some very late game heartbreaks. Martinez with a save. We need to get to the second ball. Iwobi knocks it back across. No, Andreas. Oh, it's off the post. Just somebody tackle William. Somebody tackle someone. Mirios is blocked by McGinn. You know the ref's going to give him this corner. What valiant, stout battle right at the end. Let's take the point. Kenny goes wide. That should be the full-time whistle. We get a point against Fulham despite being a man down. I'm still fuming about the ref's decision. But wow, did we dig in. Everybody just wants Durant. That's insane. I think I rejected this Tyrone Mings offer, right, from Arsenal. But I think, is he a bit of a club legend? I guess. But I think over time, I think Mings' time's done. I'm going to stop saying the word I think. But yeah, I think Mings is done. I said think again. Next segment. And the next segment is going to be an Arsenal offer for Diego Carlos. He wants out the club. He's asked me to leave. Is Diego Carlos leaving to Arsenal? This is devastating, but he wants to leave the club. Next up in the league was Forest, and we get a big victory. It's a 3-1 victory. Ollie Watkins and Yuri Tielemans with a brace. So you guys have been telling me this for a while, and that was change Douglas Luiz to be a central midfielder. I've been doing that in the background, and he goes up to 84. The man looks like a beast now. Let's just train him on box to box. But I'm still left with a decision on Kamara. Now, he can play centre-back. It's going to be 20 weeks. But I think we trained him to a centre-back. I'm not going to be playing a CDM, and he's a very, very good centre-back. Like, he is, it's unreal. It's going to be like a new signing at centre-back. There is then the man that wanted to leave, Diego Carlos. 20 million in the bank is reasonable. It's decent. He's 30 or just over 30. Kamara's going to be a new centre-back, so that's kind of like an instant replacement. But I do think definitely in the summer window, we need to be looking at that. Now, we're playing Nottingham Forest again. They're going to be a little bit more tired for this game as well. We've just beaten them 3-1. This time in the FA Cup, where we still have a decent chance, so I'm going to play this one. And obviously, it's going to be a rotated 11 because it's the FA Cup, but this team can still get the job done. I believe it. Now, I'd really like to get back on track here at the Forest ground with a win in a game we play. That is big for me because my form's been up and down since we started coaching at Aston Villa. And I'm pretty sure if we don't do something special, we win a cup, we make a final, we hit top 4, we're probably going to get sacked. And the amount of people commenting right now and messaging me about the situation with objectives has got me slightly worried that they're bad again. And I mean bad in terms of they judge you really harshly and you're going to get sacked for no reason. So I'm a little bit worried, but this rotated side should be more than good enough. I think in the FA Cup, I have to remember we sold them Bertrand Traore, and he is quick. And I'm regretting sending them Bertrand Traore right now, just for the pure fact of rotation. Having him on the team would be nice. Oh, Mangala. Oh, my God. What a ball in. Taiwo makes it 1-0 very quickly into this game. That ball in from Mangala was unreal. Not much I could say about this apart from look at that pass. Just perfect. Tyrone Mings and Konza not working well as a team there now. Duran starts today. I know he can do well. I'm praying he does well in this one. Diaby gets inside. Douglas Luiz into Duran. Duran holds it up. Turns. Shoots. Oh, what a save. More of that from Duran. I need to remember to hold the ball up a bit more and turn and shoot with it. That's a great ball in. Then Donker's header save. How is Divock Origi faster than Baku? How is Divock Origi faster than Baku? They've had 2 opportunities. They've scored both of them. We might be crashing out of the FA Cup here. I don't understand that, though. Radel Baku is extremely quick. Now, I'm not saying that Divock Origi is this slow guy, but I'm saying he's slower than Radel Baku. That's all I am saying. I mean, the league result was definitely more important, and finishing top 4 is the most important thing, but I really wanted a good FA Cup run. But he's making me feel even more worried about when we're stretched. Matoma into Minamino. Minamino! Oh, my God. Their keeper is unreal. Found that ball back across to Minamino. Minamino now's got great footwork. Oh, don't know how close that was, but I'm just trying to create anything at this point. I'd even kind of take a replay. He's just sat under it a bit too much. That weren't that far off. They've had 2 chances. They've scored them both. We've been the better team in reality, but we find ourselves in this position. Oh, Douglas Luiz wins that back. Oh, I get it across. And then find Diaby. That's a tight angle. They close the box so quickly. I don't know what we can do here. They're defensively an issue, and the goalkeeper's been great for them. I mean, there's nothing I can do about their keeper right now. I feel like if we're going to score, we need to kind of score now, or we are out of this one. Is that a good ball into Duran? It is. Good touch. Knocks it down. Minamino! Oh my God, we needed to score now. We do score now. Minamino, grab that ball, get it back on the centre half. There's a chance. What a goal that was now. Diaby played a great ball into Duran. Duran was so clever to just knock it back down to Minamino on the volley. Half volley, I should say. What a goal. Diaby's got space. This is the man you want in space. But I've overrun it. I overran it. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. And Donker to Louise. Up to Diaby. Diaby, play that ball in. Oh, it's great. Minamino. Oh my God, Webster. What a tackle from Webster. 2-1. Nottingham Forest go through to the next round of the FA Cup, and Aston Villa are knocked out. It's been a tough year when it comes to cup competitions for Aston Villa. Round 5, I feel like that's a team we should be beating, but I cannot just ignore the elephant in the room, and that is that our depth and squad rotation is just non-existent. I mean, because the players that are on the bench are knackered, and I mean absolutely knackered, and there's not that next wave of next man up kind of player that we can use, because the reserves, I've got what, 1, 2, at least 3, 4 players in the reserves I won't use. 3 of them are goalkeepers and one's a centre-back that's 58 rated. So that's far too many players. If these goalkeepers, let's say we kept Olsen, and 2 of these goalkeepers and this centre-back were more forward-thinking players that could be in the rotation, that would be great, but they're not. So I think going into the summer, the biggest thing we need to fix with this team, we already know it. It's the rotation of the squad. It's not good enough. We can't fight in more competitions than just the Prem, because when we're on our day, we look good. Another scout report back from Ireland then, and we got no one. Absolutely no one. Diddly squat. That is frustrating. We probably got the best player we could get. It's like the next Shay Given, right, getting a goalkeeper. But England, yet to hit. Yet to hit again. We've got 5-star scouts. How are we not finding anyone from our home nation? Like, legit. How are we finding no one from England? Next up in the league was Wolves then, and it was a great result. Diaby with a brace and Bailey with the goals. The wingers taking over in this one. Also, I must say I might have got things wrong with Ronnie Hunt, because his actual potential has gone up to 87. It was 83 before is what it says, but it's 87 now. He's already 64 overall as a striker or a CF. So Ronnie Hunt, maybe. Remember that name. He could be someone who joins the team pretty soon. Now, next up was Man City, and I decided to sim it because I just didn't think we stood a chance in hell of getting a result in this one. But thanks to Buendia and Douglas Luiz, we beat Manchester City at the City Ground 2-1. And that result, ladies and gentlemen, in this run of unbelievable results for Aston Villa, even though we have some games in hand on certain teams and blah, 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 we're in the top 4, and we're not just in the top 4, we're 3rd, and we're not fighting for the title. As I press all the wrong buttons, this is not what I want to be remembered about. I want to see this 3rd. So, I mean, Man City, we're not catching Man City. We don't care about that. But there is roughly about 8 games to play, and we are 3rd in the league. This is still hopeful, but Manchester United have a really hard task now of catching us, because we put a little bit of a gap between them, and beating them in this episode was great. I genuinely think this team, when we're in 0 cup competitions and we can focus solely on one competition with the personnel that we have in the team, we're great. And our run recently, minus like that Forest result, because I think the result against Fulham was actually a really good result when you think about us having a red card and whatnot. I think this run that we've had recently has just been so good, and we've come so good at the end of the season. That's what I normally do, though. Like, I do this in every save. Once I get familiar with the team, things get a little bit better. But this is what we've got left of the season for the final episode of year number 1. I can't believe we're here already. We're nearly at the end of it all already. The end of it all? That's not telling the story correctly. We've got a long way to go with building this Aston Villa team, because if we're going to have Champions League football, I better pray that they're going to bankroll us next season. But that's going to be it for this episode, boys. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for watching. New to the channel, hit subscribe. You know what to do, boys. Smash that like button. And I will see you for the final episode of season number 1 next time out.